It's crazy because it's 2025, a completely different year. And I mean, it's hard to get to church. I'm gonna just come out and say that. It's hard to get to church, especially when you've had a really fun night before and you're like, I don't want to wake up right now. I want to go back to bed. But it reminds me of this story, and I promise you, I didn't look up jokes today. I didn't want to pester nobody with that. And also the person I tell jokes to isn't here, so I can't get an eye roll from him. But John 5 says, I'm going to read you a little story real quick. Sometime later, Jesus went up to Jerusalem for one of the Jewish festivals. Now, there is in Jerusalem near the sheep gate a pool, which in Aramaic is called Bethesda, and which is surrounded by 5 covered colonnades. Here a great number of disabled people used to lie, the blind, the lame, and the paralyzed. One who was there had been invalid for 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, he asked him, "Do you want to get well?" That can preach by itself. Do you guys want to get well? It is the beginning of the year.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're here. You're watching. You're watching. Do you want to get well? Sir, the invalid replied, I have no one to help me into the pond. When the water is stirred, while I'm trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me. Isn't that's so like us to start making excuses? I would, but traffic. I'd go to church, but I'm tired. I have a job. Oh, sorry. That one got a little too personal. My bad. I wouldn't know anything about that.
I'm leaving.
But then Jesus said to him, "Get up, pick up your mat, and walk." At once the man was cured. He picked up his mat and walked. The day on which this took place was a Sabbath. What? On a Sabbath? Stop. You're telling me when he did as God asked him to do, fellowship, go to church, do as you're supposed to, read, be with the people, do the hard thing. God cures you.